Hello everybody, here I am again to tell you about the post which I wrote about the MMM virtual conference online 2017. Now we are moving toward some issues that have to do with the way we work. In fact, we have a section about mindfulness and a section about motivation. This is a blog post which I wrote about the interesting session which was held by Susan Broder dealing with motivated teens and youngsters. Right. This is my post. The title of the session was Motivating the Teens and the Youngster to Learn and Study by Listening to and Tapping into Their Needs. And it was presented by Susan Broder. Susan Broder is a great educator. She made this presentation online on the 4th of August, and I was online. I had already seen her in another presentation, and I must say that I was looking forward to seeing her in this presentation. Susanna is bilingual and she has worked and traveled abroad. She speaks a lot of languages and she has over 30 years experience in teaching English and other languages. Susan was really engaging in presenting these issue because I think that the teenagers can be very hard to teach in terms of efforts. This was based on her experience, which is in Italy, and she teaches students who have to take exams in September, the ones who are a bit weak in English. The presentation was really engaging and interesting because Susan was involved in telling us that to have students who are successful, she has to work hard. She must be a really hard-working teacher because she provides plenty of opportunities for these students who are a bit in difficulties in English. When I was online, I was very impressed by the idea that she shared with us. I know that a lot of teachers tend to teach a lot of grammar, but grammar is not enough. If you want the learners to develop different skills and to learn English, you need to focus on many skills. Here are some of the tips that she provided us with. So not only grammar, but have the student practice the grammar by reading, by working on pronunciation, by working on speaking skills and fluency. She suggested, for example, having the students who record the speaking as homework. This is a great tip, and I think that I will use this with my students this year because often we don't have the time to listen to them and to have them work on their pronunciation and their speaking skills. She focused on some tools and on the use of the devices that students have access to. So we have a lot of interesting websites that provide activities for viewing, for listening. One of them was Screen, but there are many more. She suggested, for example, having the student working on comic strips and working on flashcards, students working and creating their own flashcards. And this is a different way for teacher who work. I will focus now on some interesting ideas she provided us with. And VoScreen, for example, is a tool that I think I should be able to learn more. In fact, I went to the website and it said, learn English, it's fun and free. VoScreen helps you improve English language skill on your own through short video clips. And what I'll do is to try and see what I can do for my student, because I feel that the more they are engaged in listening and viewing, and the more they will learn. So this is the website which I need to check. When she was online, she also presented a website which is English Extra with fun TV series. And again, I will try to check if I can use some of these videos. When she started presenting the webinar, she also said that she has a connection with the learners, and she sends exercises to them by using WhatsApp or by using Dropbox. I had heard about WhatsApp, but I had never heard about Dropbox. Anyway, what I will do is to find a way for getting also my student more engaged. Word clouds like Wordle are really important when presenting lexemes, and this is something which I do especially when I want to introduce a topic. What I really liked in this presentation was the energy which she showed, and almost everyone who was chatting was showing great interest in what she was saying. She also suggested reading activities with audiobooks. There is a website which is called English eBooks Net, which is the perfect website for students. So I wish to thank her because I had never heard of it. And this is English eBooks Net. If you check online, you will see that English ebooks has the possibility of a search engine. You have different level: elementary, pre-intermediate, intermediate, upper intermediate, advanced, and you can choose to listen to the book. You are provided with the level, the genre, and you can download the text in different forms. For example, here we have Macbeth, a tragedy with the level pre-intermediate, and you are given the ebook forms: EPUB, MOBI, rich text, and you can download the MP3 for the book, which is really great. You are provided with the words that might be interesting. So I think that Susan was really helpful in providing us with this interesting presentation, because we were given really lots of tips. In my blog, I underline the importance of connection with the others and with the student. This is what Susan does. And also the tips that she provided are tips that can help us to focus on every learner, because we can focus on different needs. And what is important is to make feel our learners successful learners. So I think that Susan was right when she said that she is a hard worker and she is probably one who spends a lot of time on preparing what she does for her students. But this is what we do need to do, and in this case, we know that we can cope with the learner's need. I didn't have any special questions dealing with the issue, just thanks to her and maybe asking her in September, did your student pass or have they been more successful? Have they improved since you started working in this way? I'm sure that she will say yes, they did. Thank you.